Welcome to the City of Thunder Bay's Future Ready Roadmap video guide series. In the first video, we explored what is an asset. The second video in the Future Ready Roadmap series explains what is asset management. Let's get started, shall we? The asset management process. The City of Thunder Bay is responsible for operating, repairing, and maintaining a very diverse range of assets, such as a water treatment plant, roads, buildings, emergency vehicles, and parks. The estimated replacement value of the city's assets is $3.7 billion. Many of these assets are quite old and are now starting to show their age. Unfortunately, these assets will not last forever, and the City of Thunder Bay will face many decisions regarding future asset investments. As an asset ages, there are increased costs associated with its upkeep and its eventual replacement. The majority of assets owned by the City of Thunder Bay enable the provision of everyday services that our citizens depend on. Because of this, the asset management process is important to a high quality of life, and the decisions related to assets affect the type of services that are available to the public. The benefits of asset management. A quality asset management plan isn't simply knowing what you own and when it will need to be repaired or replaced. Asset management is a complex process. It is structured and detailed, but it must also be flexible. If you own an asset, you know that even with the best planning, things can happen unexpectedly. Asset management helps to identify not only current needs, but also possible future hazards, and it works to reduce these risks. This supports the continuous delivery of services reliably and affordably. Asset management is an active approach. Questions such as which assets should we replace first, how much money do we need to save for asset replacement, and what level of service will be required in the years to come are all parts of asset management. The Future Ready Roadmap. To illustrate these concepts, let's take a look at what will be included in the City of Thunder Bay's Future Ready Roadmap. The primary goal of the Future Ready Roadmap is sustainable services. A number of components must be in place to realize that goal. The first step is knowing the current inventory of assets. This is a comprehensive database of all of the assets owned by the City of Thunder Bay, their maintenance history, repair records, and their value. This information allows the city to assess the condition of each asset, which determines its life cycle and how long that asset can be used. The second step is to review the level of service, which describes how the asset must perform to deliver the required service to the citizens. The safe and acceptable level of service for the asset must be identified. This includes clear and measurable performance indicators, as well as compliance with governmental regulations. The third step is to focus on community engagement to hear what levels of service citizens want. This is an integral part of asset management. We will be consulting with the local community on present and future service needs. It is important that all citizens have a voice in this step. The fourth step is to create a financial strategy that will outline current resources and alternatives for funding the assets and their related services. This includes those assets currently in use, as well as those required for the future. The final step is the process of decision-making and priorities. Of course, the City of Thunder Bay will have competing priorities, and not all priorities can be addressed immediately. The decision-making and prioritization process is regularly revised as new information becomes available. All of the steps on the Future Ready Roadmap lead to the development of a comprehensive asset management plan for the City of Thunder Bay. As you can see, many of the steps in the Future Ready Roadmap are dependent on one another. While the process is complex, the goal is clear: to support sustainable services through asset management. We encourage you to explore all of the programs and services offered to the citizens of Thunder Bay. As you look through our website, you will see other examples of how city-owned and maintained assets enable the provision of services. In Part 3 of this video series, we will discuss why community engagement in asset management matters.